Yo, what's good, everyone, man? What's going on, man? Welcome to the very first episode of Times Square Kung Fu. I am your host, Frankie Balboa, aka Shogun Supreme. You already know, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. You know how we do. And this very first episode, we're gonna cover the recently released Blu-ray of The Prodigal Son by EUREKA Entertainment Region B, which also includes The Warriors 2, what I eventually will cover in this channel. And we're gonna compare this Blu-ray with the Fortune Star DVD of The Prodigal Son. You'll be surprised how many times the DVD actually looks better than the Blu-ray. And I will show some examples again on this very channel, man. With that out of the way, man, let me give you guys a quick synopsis of what this film is about. Because this video is more of a technical breakdown, you know what I mean? But anyway, man, the story of this film goes like this, man. It's about a character named Lung Chang, played by Young Bao, legendary actor, worked with Sammo Hung, the director of this film, by the way, and Jackie Chan for years, you know. So yeah, it's based on Lung Chang. You know, he's the son of a wealthy man in Foshan, 19th century or so, you know what I mean? And he's going around town, busting people up, thinking he the man, destroying at least 300 people here and there, you know what I'm saying? But little does he know, bro, bust this. There's some M. Night Shyamalan twist. His dad is paying people off to take a dive. Similar to what Showtime Boxing does with Jake Paul fights. You know they ain't fooling nobody doing that, B. You know that's what's going on. So yeah, so he eventually, Lung Chan, eventually finds out, because he gets tested in the streets by an actual martial artist, and he actually gets inspired to actually learn martial arts. He wants to learn martial arts the right way. He actually wants to be nice for real, B. So yeah, man, with that out of the way, man, again, I probably would do a full review of this film, man. If y'all like that, put that down in the comments that y'all want a review from the kid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but with that out of the way, man, I'm going to show you guys why this film is important in Hong Kong cinema and why it won the 1982 Hong Kong Film Awards for the best action choreography, B. Like, this film changed the game, like, seriously, from the way it was shot, edited, and the way everything was just framed. It was beautiful. It looked very different from the films from that era, which had more of a two-dimensional look where the cameras went from left to right pan. There wasn't slight edits or cuts just like that. This film really changed the game, B. Like, seriously, from the the undercranking where they lowered the framing a little bit to make the action very intense, and it cut the scenes very precise to make it more dynamic. So I'm gonna show you guys the two examples right there. All right, we'll be back, man. Peace. So you see right here, it's showing you guys the Venoms. This is how fight scenes used to look like, or was the norm during this time in the 70s and, somewhat in the early 80s. Not that many cuts. The fights are straight, methodical, nice little, pacing here and there. And, again, the camera focuses on both fighters consistently. Again, look at his hand-to-hand movement, because I want you guys to note that when I show you guys an example of what The Prodigal Son did different compared to what these films were doing at the time. Again, what a great freaking scene right here. Again, this is from this scene you guys are seeing right now is from the recently released Blu-ray from Arrow Video on that Shaw Brothers Volume 1 box set. But yeah, on to The Prodigal Son. So remember everything I said about the 5 Deadly Venom clips, how the camera stayed in place, it was very two-dimensional. There wasn't that many edits and cuts and all that. So on the left, we got, rest in peace, Lam Ching Ying playing Lung Yi Tai. And on the right with the mustache dude, we got Frankie Chan playing Ngai Fei. Frankie Chan is a known director, composer, and stuntman. The dude is no joke, man. A lot of people know him for the film Outlaw Brothers. But as you see right here, man, the cuts, the edits, it just look good. And Young Bao's about to set it off, playground style. Yo, push, homie, bro. Let's go. Bang. Look at the speed of the hand movements. Remember I mentioned that in the 5 Deadly Venom clips. Look at the edit, how the camera just zooms out. Again, look at the speed. That's achieved by undercranking, probably to 22 frames right there. And look at them getting busy. Yo, look at this right here. This is utter madness. Let's go. I've seen this like a billion times. It still gets me hype. Yo, hold that. That's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that pose, man. Look at the extras getting in there. That's what I'm talking about, man. Look at my man looking like the RZA back in the day, B, in the late 90s with the silver rings, B. You know what I mean? You real ones know, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a fine era. But yeah, this movie is so freaking good. It's so intense. great action, great cuts. You can see why this film won the Hong Kong Film Awards for the best action choreography. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here, man, because I can't spoil the rest of this movie for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Peace. I have to drink some water right there. Excuse me. That scene gets me hype, bro. Like, for real, man. But as you guys saw right there, I've seen that scene like a billion times, man. That still gets me hype, man. It's just like music, bro. When you heard that song a bunch of times, man, when that beat drops and you lose your goddamn mind, man. That's something you could do about it. It's in the soul, man. That's how we do, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, as you saw from, from those comparisons that I just did, you saw how intense, how dynamic the fights look in the Prodigal Son compared to that Venom's clip. Nothing wrong with the Venom's clip. It still gets me hype. It's a different thing, a different style. But again, you saw how static and how two-dimensional that fight look compare to the precise cuts and edits and framing of the shots of the Prodigal Son. Now that you guys got to see that, and now it's for the nitty-gritty of this episode, and that is, how does the Fortune Star DVD compare to the Blu-ray by EUREKA of the Prodigal Son? Now, for this comparison, there's another DVD I did not include because I didn't feel it was necessary, and that was the Hong Kong Legends DVD. The reason I did not include that DVD is because the EUREKA transfer looks very similar to the Hong Kong Legends one. But the Hong Kong Legends one is a little washed out. Again, they both follow the same color grading, but it's a little washed out and the image is squashed. But again, they both look very similar. So I said, you know what? I didn't see the point in that. But if you guys are interested in seeing how that looks anyway, I did a comparison on my Twitter account with the Fortune Star DVD and the Hong Kong Legends one, and I will definitely link that in the description. But for now, I'm going to show you guys a comparison between the Fortune Star DVD, which is radically different in color grading, versus the EUREKA Region B Blu-ray of The Prodigal Son. You already know. After seeing those picture comparisons between the EUREKA Blu-ray and the Fortune Star DVD, man, I have to say, man, EUREKA killed it, B. Like, for real, man. Like, they went all in, man. The level of detail, the color grading, the lack of heavy DNR or any DNR at all. I didn't notice any DNR, digital noise reduction. And the fact that EUREKA is known for this, but they cleaned the field transfers up and still make it look like it's from that era. So shout out to them. They did an amazing job. While the Fortune Star one had like this contrast boost, like the warm filter was very red. If it was toned down, I wouldn't mind that version at all. It'll be like two different moods for both of these transfers. And yeah, I like what it did with this one. I also like to note that this is the first time I heard this film with the original sound mix. The Fortune Star DVD claimed to have a 2.0 mix, but it's actually a down mix from the 5.1. For those that don't know what I mean by that, the 5.1 mix has new effects, not the original effects. Same thing with the Hong Kong Legends DVD. So those plates you know, broken tables, all those things, man, sound way out of place, way too loud. It never sounded like grounded, you know what I'm saying, compared to how everything sounds throughout the film. But the Eureka one, like, is amazing. It's an uncompressed track, and it has also the English dub, which I freaking love. You know, if you're from New York, Uptown, Bronx, Brooklyn, you know what I mean, like Queens, Staten Island, you already know, man. We grew up with that English dub, man. Channel 5, public access. Y'all know who you are. You know what I mean? So we grew up with that, man. So yeah, I love the dub. Sounds amazing. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully a U.S. distributor will, you know, will pick this up and release it for Region A markets. And I know a lot of you guys heard me say Region B a lot. For those who do not know, Region B is for, like, you know, European Blu-ray players, while in the US and some parts of Asia is Region A. So, you know, you have a PlayStation, Blu-ray player and all that. This Blu-ray from Eureka will not play. So hopefully a distributor will pick that up here, like Arrow Films, who recently, you know, been releasing Kung Fu flicks. And they released the Shaw Brothers Volume 1 box set, which I will definitely do a review unboxing. I know others have done it, but mine's gonna be a little different. I keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't like something, I'm gonna say I don't like it. I'm gonna show why, man, you know what I'm saying? As you see right here, that's the Shaw Brothers set right there, you know what I mean? That bad boy right there. So yeah, we'll definitely, you know, get into, you know, get into that for you guys, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was fun putting this video together. I'm gonna do more of these, of course, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to all of film Twitter, action Twitter, horror fam. You guys are freaking amazing. Y'all looked out, gave me some tips and pointers, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's been great doing this. And, you know, with that said, man, like, subscribe, and share these video, man. Seriously, share this video like a blunt in a cipher hitting that Zaza. Y'all already know, man. Until the next one, peace.